Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to TechWay December 2024 edition. I'm sure everyone is here to get inspired to learn. Like I said, welcome to everyone who registered. Welcome to everyone who set their alarm, marked their calendars. Everyone who decided that, yes, this will be an event that I want to be part of, and you are here. I say a very, very, very big thank you to each and every one of you. Now, in the absential of our host, our initial host, Gabriel Olatunji Legend, I will be your host today. I am Anuluwamipo Idowu. Yes. Now, before we get into the program fully, I'd like to introduce you to TechWay. Now, TechWay is an inspirational and impact-driven event that is designed to help aspiring tech entrants like yourself or any one of you who feel like this is the path that you want to go. It's designed to help you thrive in this ever-evolving digital technology space. And I'd like you to know that TechWay is powered by Thought Promotions. Thought Promotions is a digital technology event company that has the mission to transform lives through innovative knowledge-based programs. Now, moving on to today's edition of TechWay. It's December. We are rounding off the year, and we are rounding off the year big. And that's the reason why we decided to pick a very solid topic for this month edition of TechWay. Today, we'll be discussing how to build a profitable tech skills as a business analyst and as a software tester. That is building a profitable tech skill as a business analyst and as a software tester. Now, we had in mind that the tech industry is ever evolving. It's really ever evolving and it's filled with diverse opportunities. But one of the ways to stand out is by building or choosing a tech skills that you can intentionally build on. And that is why we are privileged today to have two experienced tech professionals in the building today for our December edition of Tech Thought Promotions or TechWay. We have today our business analyst. She's experienced. She has a wealth of experience in our CV or in our resume. And we have Chinyere Isiekwu. She's a seasoned business analyst, and she will share her experience and tips in thriving as a business analyst. And we also have Ghaniyatt Adeniran, who is an accomplished software testing analyst and quality assurance expert. She'll be shedding light on how to build a rewarding career in software testing and enhancing product quality. So I would like each and every one of you that decided that this is the event that you want to be at today to get ready, because you'll be enlightened, you'll be educated, and this is one event that you would not forget in a while. Let's get started. We already have our speakers right here with us. We have Ghaniyatt Adeniran right here with us, and we also have Chinyere Isiekwu right here with us. Just for our audiences to know that you are here already. Chinyere, can you just say hi?
Hello everyone. Good afternoon.
Chi
Can you hear me,
Good
please?
afternoon. Also, Ghaniyatt. Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you
Okay.
very well. Ghaniyatt, can you also say hi?
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Ghaniyatt. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Nice. Thank you so much for being here. Now, let me introduce each of our speakers specially. Now, we have Chinyere. Now, Chinyere is a seasoned business analyst, like I said. She has wealth of experience spanning from financial services to nonprofits and also in other various dynamic sectors. She has an impressive track record of leading a large-scale transformation project. She thrives both in agile and waterfall environments. Chinyere works spearheading multiple process improvement initiatives, which includes design and implementation of digital transformation processes. Now, beyond our professional and technical expertise, she excels as stakeholder management, also a mentor, and she fosters collaborations across diverse teams. Today, she will share insights and strategies on how to be and become a successful business analyst in this ever-evolving tech environment. Now, also introducing Ghaniyatt Adeniran. Ghaniyatt Adeniran is an experienced software tester. She has an impressive background in various roles, including at Bet365. She combines a strong foundation in both manual and automated testing with an unwavering commitment in reliability and performance. Today, she will be sharing with us a wealth of experience and insight at TechWay, where she will share strategies and how to become a successful software tester. Now, I'm going on to our first speaker today, Chinyere Isiekwu. Now, Chinyere Isiekwu, can you please say hi and introduce yourself to our audiences?
Okay, good afternoon, everyone again. I'm thrilled to be here today as part of the TechWay webinar series. I want to start by thanking TOS Promotions for the opportunity to speak to such a dynamic and diverse audience. My name is Chinyere, and I'm a business analyst specializing in digital transformation with experience working on various automation, process improvement, and AI-driven initiatives. For the years, I have seen firsthand how technology can transform businesses, also enhance efficiency, and of course, open new opportunities. So, which is why I'm excited to discuss the key skills you need to navigate in yourself in today's tech landscape. So, in this webinar, I'll be talking about essential skills you need to thrive in the, like you said, ever-evolving digital world. I'll walk you guys through some fun
Yes, it is.
fundamental tech skills and how to bridge the gap between knowledge and practical applications, because you also not would just have the knowledge, you'd need to apply those knowledge. And also how you can build a solid tech career that adapts to new trends. So the goal here is to provide the audience with insights on developing their skills and using them to make a meaningful impact. Do I go ahead with what I want to say?
All right, that's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so yes, you can go ahead with what you want to say, but then we'll be asking some questions in between. But then just go ahead with what you want to say, what you've prepared for us today.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I was hoping I'll just go ahead and questions come at the end, if that's okay.
Yes, great. That's okay.
Yeah, like I said, the goal here is to provide insights on developing skills and also using them to make meaningful impact. So now, before talking about making a meaningful impact, it's quite important to understand the skills of technology. So technology skills have become an essential part of almost every job. Whether you're entering the tech field or already working in it, understanding the skills is crucial. So I'll break it down. In tech here, we have foundational tech skills, which include things like programming. So you have programming languages such as Python, you have Java, you have JavaScript, you have SQL. These are must-have for roles, especially in development and data-related positions. You also have data analysis, which entails understanding data, knowing how to manipulate it, and also drawing insights is very key, especially for businesses in today's digital world. There's also cloud computing. So now with more businesses shifting into the cloud, knowing how platforms like AWS, which is the Amazon Web Services, you have Google Cloud or Microsoft Azure, knowing how these things work is actually a very vital skill. There's the cybersecurity. You have AI and automation. So automation is quite very important because it's transforming business operations, and knowing how to design, implement, and manage automated processes is actually very important. Um, we also have emerging tech skills. I just previously talked about the foundational tech skills. We have emerging tech skills. We have skills such as AI, you have machine learning, you have blockchain. All of these are in high demand as businesses seek to innovate and stay competitive. Every business wants to be at the center right now. And, tech is moving at the speed of light. Things are changing. A lot of innovations are coming up. Also have soft skills that will complement your technical expertise. So while hard technical skills are essential, soft skills are equally important in the tech world because um, you would definitely require skills like problem solving, which requires critical thinking. You would require soft skills like communication. As a business analyst, I cannot stress this enough because it's very important. Because when you're working on projects, you're working with the full component team. You're working with people who are highly technical. You're working with the technical team and the less and the non-technical team, so to say. So you need effective communication to communicate and work effectively with both teams. There's also a need for effective collaboration, which involves you working with the full component team, with cross-functional teams, from developers to product managers. Collaboration is very key in ensuring that you deliver a successful digital transformation project. In fact, I would say the intersection, the combination of the tech skills and the soft skills is where a lot of value is created. So whether you are transforming internal processes or launching customer-facing technologies, both skills work hand in hand to ensure the business achieves its business objectives. Also, bridging the gap from knowledge, to application is also very important. So there's such a thing as
Yes.
real world application of tech skills. Having a knowledge of the latest technology is one thing. Applying these skills in real world scenario is actually another thing. So in my experience, bridging the gap is one of the most I'll say it's one of the most yet rewarding aspects of digital transformation. For example, let's look at automation in business. Knowing how to use tools like UiPath, Power Automate is great. To apply these tools effectively, you need to understand the underlying business processes and know how to map them for automation. So, as a business analyst, this requires translating business needs into technical solution, and that's something I do regularly. Another way of real-world application of tech skills is building a portfolio, demonstrating your skills. I cannot say this, but I say this to even the people that I mentor. I tell them, I said in the tech world, having a portfolio can be a game changer. It's not enough to simply say you're skilled. You need to show how you've applied these skills in real world context. And here's how. There should be an increasing need for you to contribute to open source projects. Also, you have to work on personal tech projects, perhaps building an automation bot or simple data analysis model. Um, Sometimes, or you can also tell yourself, I want to do more. Then you create a GitHub repository where you can showcase your code. If you're not a coder, you can collaborate with developers and sharing your idea or giving them an idea of what to develop means you're part of that process. So when the code and everything is done, they'll put you as a
Mhm.
contributor. Do you understand? So it's just all about collaboration, collaborating
Yes.
with the component team. You don't necessarily need to be the one who knows how to code. Also, certifications are significantly important because they can also boost your credibility. So whether it's a cloud certification or programming bootcamp, having these credentials help to demonstrate your commitment to your craft. Another thing of great importance is developing and enhancing your tech skills. I would say learning should be a lifelong event. You should not be a time where you're just stuck. You should continuously learn. So in the tech field, staying static is not an option at all. Technology evolves at a very rapid pace, and you must
Yeah.
your skills must align. Do you understand? So here's how I think every one of us can continuously grow. You need to engage in online courses. There are platforms like Coursera, Udemy, they offer a wide range of courses in everything from cloud computing, business analysis. You also have tech meetups and webinar like now, like what we're having now. They're also these are fantastic for networking, learning about the latest trends and challenges in the tech world. You also have books and blogs. You can read books, where you follow industry leaders and read up on emerging trends through books, blogs, and newsletters. Certification also is also good, Um, I'd say um putting yourself in a position where you can be mentored is also very important. Having a mentor is one of the most effective ways of enhancing your career. So I think I'll employ everyone to seek mentors who can provide guidance, share their experiences, and also help them navigate the challenges of the tech world. Additionally, building professional network is crucial. Attend conferences, connect on LinkedIn, and also engage in relevant online communities to stay connected industry professionals opportunities. So there are practical steps to. I hope I'm rushing this. I just feel the time is. How much time do I have? I just
Okay,
feel there are. Yeah. I
so
just
currently you have like 5 minutes left.
Oh, I just heard there are practical steps to build your tech career. So setting career goals in tech, it's essential to have clear career goals, whether you aspire to become a software developer or data analyst or a cloud architect or a business analyst like myself. To set effective goals, you need to identify the tech skills that you desire. You need to break down these goals into smaller and achievable milestones. Then you need to continuously assess and adjust your career path based on the skills you acquire and the opportunities that you encounter. So I'll say there's also a need for leveraging in opportunities because the tech industry is full of opportunities. Whether you are looking for a full-time job, internship, or freelance work, I've done a lot of freelance work. It's quite very important in sharpening your skills as well. I would say don't be afraid to explore different avenues. Internships and apprehended internship can also give you I'll say hands-on experience because I remember a project I worked on where I was not confident in my role as at when I applied, but after having had to handle several projects, I was able to ace most of my interviews. So there's freelancing, there's remote work, all of these things will help you sharpen your skills. So I have 5 minutes. I'm just going to wrap up really fast. But to wrap up, I would say developing hard work and soft skills is essential in today's world. So never stop learning, whether it's through certifications, mentorship, or self-guided projects. Continuous learning will keep you relevant in the tech space. And I want us to remember that the tech world is vast and ever changing. So embrace the journey, stay curious. That's what my mentor tells me. He says, stay curious and also apply your skills to real world challenges. I want to thank you guys for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you build your tech career and make your mark in the digital world. So now I'd love to hear questions if you have them. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay, so we might not be taking questions from you first. Would like Ghaniyatt to also talk,
Okay.
and then we would take the questions from all the audiences once she's through. Okay, so thank you so much, Chinyere, for that beautiful insight that you really gave onto us for building a profitable skill as a business analyst.
Thank you.
Then we are going on to Ghaniyatt Adeniran. Like I have already introduced Ghaniyatt in my first while I was introducing both speakers. Now, Ghaniyatt, you're on the podium right now. Kindly, I'm sure you've prepared something for us today. I'm sure you've prepared something insightful for our audience today. Please do us the honors of giving us an insight to your wealth of knowledge and experience in the industry.
All right, thank you so much for the introduction. Hi everyone, my name is Ghaniyatt. I'm a business system test analyst. I've got experience of like more than 5 years, going to 6 now. So it's an honor being in your midst this morning. to share my experience as a software tester. And also, thank you, Cloud Promotions, for giving me this opportunity to, showcase my, let's say, my professionalism or share my wealth of knowledge as well. Yeah, well, without going too far on the introduction, I'll just like to give us like a breakdown of the agenda I have today. And since I have like 10 minutes, which is not enough for me to be honest, but I'll just share what I can. So firstly, I'll try to take everyone through a brief introduction of software testing role. And yeah, basically is more like the topic I'm going to be speaking about today is the business of a software tester in technology.
I think if
Oh, okay. Yeah. So then second on the agenda, I'll be taking you through the activities and essential skills of a software tester, and then evolving roles as a software tester, and how to excel in these roles as a software tester, and also navigating the technology industry as an entry-level professional. So this is just to give you like a guide on software testing and also an insight, when applying for jobs like this. So software testing, when you hear about it, you think, software testing is just about basically testing a product, but then it's more than that. That is why you see some people say I'm a software tester or quality assurance. So when you speak about software testing, it is just mainly looking out for bugs within the application system. But, going further, that is when you achieve the role of a quality assurance officer or professional. So software testing is more about verifying and also validating the software aligns with the business specifications and also meets the user's expectations, and to ensure that maximum quality is derived, thereby, kind of like I'll say reducing the bugs, because I wouldn't say all applications are 100% bug free. That is not actually true. You still have like some bugs within the system, but you have to like test out your edge cases. When I say edge cases, these are cases whereby, users don't really think of, but might eventually occur and then cause the system to break down. And the role of a software tester, which is really critical in the software development lifecycle in technology, has to do with giving maximum assurance. That's the quality assurance, ensuring that it meets users' expectations, and also minimizing, or will I say, risk reduction. So reducing the risk of bugs being present in that system to avoid breaking down, and to ensure that this system runs as will I say, trying to like get the capacity at which it will run before it can break down. That is where performance testing comes in, but that is further down into software testing. But I'll just take you like a brief insight on it. So just to give you a guide or a roadmap if you're looking to pursue this career. So, software testers are, would I say, are to be included in the software development lifecycle from the beginning. Why I say from the beginning is because, in Agile, they actually they're actually included from the beginning, but in Waterfall, they are majorly included at the later phases of the development lifecycle. And that is what ends up making the business spend more than they've already budgeted for. So this is your role to like come in, analyze the requirements, and then go through it. Any defect you see or you come across, you report it. And you don't necessarily, assumption doesn't work with this line of work. If you're not clear on something, you need to, you need to ask, you need to clarify, you need to build, foster good relationships with other stakeholders, be it business analysts, developers, or product owners, product managers. You need to be in the loop. Always ensure that you're in the loop. You kind of like maintain that relationship. And then moving on to the second agenda, I'll say the activities and essential skills of a software tester. So looking at the core activities of software tester, I'll say requirement analysis. So this requirement is what the business and the business has already reiterated to the business analysts. And they are the ones who give you this technical script to look at and to analyze and to ensure that you pick out any defects from the beginning stages or phases of the software development before it goes down to the later development. This is where you help to, identify defects before they become bugs, and then go ahead to reduce cost efficiencies, because this would help the developers not build this when coding in their system. So when it comes down to testing, that is when it becomes a bug. But when you discover this before then, that makes it better. The software development lifecycle becomes, smoother. It becomes not frustrating for anybody. So I will tell you, to be honest, it could be frustrating sometimes, but you just have to do your best. So yeah, you might feel like it's a bit tedious, but I'll tell you, it is. But you get your accomplishments. It could be for yourself, because I think there are some people. I'll say I have an article as well regarding the appreciation of software testers. So I'll tell you, if you want to be a software tester, this is something you feel like this is something you should enjoy. I know that, accomplishments, you need people to give you that credit for the work you've done, but sometimes you just need to overlook that. And that is what makes you a better tester, to be honest. And then you go down to your test planning. This is where you plan out your approach, your scope. What are you going to be testing, and what are you not going to be testing when it comes to this product you are trying to release for the business, and to ensure that it meets their it meets the targeted customers' expectations. Then we go down to the test design. Test design has to do with start going through the requirements which has been provided to you by the business analyst. What is it? What are the cases you feel that should be tackled? What are the cases? How do you feel these components should be arranged? Is it the functional testing or the non-functional testing? Where does this fall? Then you go down to your test execution. This is the time where all the cases that you've written out are now being put into test. So does this system actually follow what it has said? This your test design, that's the test cases which you design, are based on the requirements which you've gotten. So if this actually follows through, it might be right. That is when you're verifying the the business specifications which were in the requirement. And if this doesn't fit, actually is in line with the specification, does it actually tend to the user's the needs? Does it meet the user's expectations? These are also things that is where validating comes in. So these are the two things you do when you're testing a product. Then whatever defects or defects you've come across while testing the product, you try to log them in, and keep track of it. Keep the stakeholders looped in to ensure that everybody has the idea of what is going on with in the development, and that you are helping them make what would I call it, an informed decision. The reason I say informed decision is that previously testers were regarded as, will I say, gatekeepers. So they give this test sign off, and you'll tell you when, if and when this product is to go out, and if it is not going to go out. But at this stage of technology now, I'll tell you, they don't want testers holding that power, because that is why testers should be more focused on quality and not quantity. I'll tell you, I don't know if the BAs in the house is going to.
So you just have like 3 minutes left. So you could tell us something in 1 minute or two.
Yeah, sorry. So if you're going to just go straight down, I'll tell you the evolving roles as a software tester. So the roles you look to going through, or the what's it called? The roles you look to transitioning into within the scope of software development would be from manual to automation. And also, you can be a full stack tester where you test the UIs, that's the user interface, the APIs, databases, as well as performance tester. And there are varieties of roles which you can transition into as a software tester. This has to only do with upskilling. You always need to be in the loop, acquire your certifications, and also ensure that you don't miss a day of self-development. You continue to develop further. And the ways to excel in this role, I'll go ahead to tell you, build a strong foundation. Some people are just focused on going like trying to reach for what is farther. But in this role of software testing, you have to build a very solid foundation. If you feel you can be an automation tester without going through manual testing, I'll tell you that's a lie, because the automation suite is going to I don't want to say trash, but it's going to be trash. So just from building your role as software tester, I'll tell you, make sure you have a solid foundation. You know the methodologies, is it agile or waterfall, whatever what's called methodology you're using in the company where you work for, or the company you look to work for. And then you go ahead to upskill and develop automation skills. Then always stay updated, follow the industry trend. And also, AI, there are different scopes of testing you could actually fall on. You can't say, you test only commercial products. You can't test AI products. As a tester, you have to have like vast knowledge on different products. This is why you need to keep yourself up to date and always engage in knowledge sharing. Where knowledge sharing comes into play is where you're working on a project and your partner, and let's say another colleague is working on another project. You try to learn from them, follow what it is that they're working on, and try to, because sometimes they might be off and you will be the one to take over that project. So you don't want to seem would I say not up to date, not updated on what is going on within the company. So navigating yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah. So,
you know what? I really love how you came really prepared, but unfortunately, we really don't have the time. So in fact, right before your true questions are coming in from left and right. Also, questions are coming in for Chinyere also, and would really want to answer the questions for each
sure.
audience.
Yeah,
all right. So now these questions, the questions that were sent in, they really do look quite general. They are general questions that I feel both of our speakers can answer. Yeah, thank you so much to each and everyone who sent in their questions. It shows that our audience really engaged in this. Okay, so the first question I would love, so this is how it will go. Chinyere answers this first, and then Ghaniyatt answers second also, because it seems like we have a few questions that look alike. Now, the first question that was sent in was, how do I decide which tech skill to focus on first? Even as, you have chosen your skills, but I'm sure there were options for you when you wanted to go into this field. So how do you decide which tech skill to go into first? And I would love Chinyere to go in with that first, then Ghaniyatt follows.
Okay. I'll say that's a great question. First of all, I'll say go in for something that you love doing, something that you're passionate about. That even if you spill time doing it, you wouldn't have to, complain over it. I'll say you should start by assessing your interest, and your career goals. For instance, if you enjoy solving problems and working with data, you might consider learning Python or data analysis. If you enjoy speaking to people, solving business problems, you can consider becoming a business analyst. If you're drawn to building websites or app, web development skills like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, I'll say, yeah, those are a good starting point. Additionally, research which skills you are in demand in your target industries. Um, Check through platforms like LinkedIn or Glassdoor. Those can give you insights into what employers are looking for. Then see if it aligns with your personal goal. Yeah, so that's it. That.
Yeah, I'll say, Chinyere said it all. Firstly, just, make your research. What do you think aligns with your goals? And what do you think you have interest in? Then, because myself, I'll tell you, I studied religions, which does not have anything to do with technology at all.
Mm.
Not on the list to do with technology. But I found interest in, going through before doing religions, I was interested in law. So you might see how that might have diverted. So I felt like, okay, what really speaks to me? Business analysis did not speak to me. But going through things and deciding whether it is right or wrong. And those kind of things actually spoke to me. So look for something that speaks to you, make your research. If you feel you don't want to go too far from, what you studied in school, then, you make research and see, do I actually like this? That is something you can actually do. And if you want to base your interest on the trend that is going on, you find time and you feel like, yeah, you're really, really invested in it. You find the time to go through it and understand the concept and the basics of what it is that you look forward to, you have interest in, and then dive into it. If you just go through the steps, you see it's much easier than anticipated.
Mm.
All right, thank you so much for those beautiful responses. Okay, so the second question from our audience. All right, so this one says, how do I overcome the fear of learning new technology? I mean, I believe this person is from someone probably not with a background in technology. Can you hear me perfectly? Can you
Yes,
hear me
okay.
very well,
Mm-hmm.
please? Okay, so how do I overcome the fear of learning new technology? Please go on, Chinyere.
First of all, I'll say fear is natural, but the key is to start small. So my suggestion or advice would be break down the learning process into manageable chunks. For example, if you're learning code, I've been saying code an awful lot, even if I'm a VA. That's because I just recently started learning how to code. It just makes me it gives me an edge over a lot of people in the crowd. So I'll say if you're learning code, for instance, focus on understanding basic concepts before tackling the advanced topics. Do you understand? So I'd also suggest you join a supportive community or find a mentor to guide you. That's also very, very, very important. Remember that every expert was once a beginner, and consistent effort will make you or help you build your confidence. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Once again,
Okay, so
Chinyere.
Ghaniyatt, please also answer that
Yeah,
question from your own understanding of the question.
yeah. From my own understanding of the question, I was going to say Chinyere has answered it all again. But that's it. But the thing is, if you shouldn't be scared to fail. If you fail, you're going to pick yourself back up. That is where, feedbacks as well comes in. You take feedbacks and you listen to them and you action them as well. So what do you feel when I'll tell you, what's it called? Being afraid is if you don't go through it, you wouldn't know what you're going to achieve from it. Because, every failure could actually amount to a success story. So
Mhm.
just try as much as possible to start small and then, just ensure that this actually interests you. Because it is very easy to lose interest if it is not something you're interested in. So just start small and continue. And then in this line of work, being seeking a mentor's guidance is actually very, very profitable. And yeah, and if you have the chances of attending boot camps as well, This would also help
Mhm.
you. And
Okay.
also,
So
you're breaking up, sorry. You're breaking up.
Hello.
yes,
Hello.
yes. Okay. So the third question that we received was I think Ghaniyatt should go with this question first, or should respond first. Is what advice would you give someone who is transitioning from a non-tech to a tech background, from a non-tech background to a tech background? What advice would you give to that person first?
The advice I'll give to you is to understand the basics. Always, this work has to do with interest. At every point in time, it has to do with interest. Understand the what's it called? The basics. Then you grow yourself, grow yourself, and then look for, was it boot camps or what, or anything that if you could have a social group, you can follow groups on LinkedIn and just keep on and follow the trend. Hello. Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
I
do.
can hear you now.
Hello?
Mhm.
Yes.
For some
Okay,
reason,
so
you
Chinyere, please answer the same question, please.
I'd say I transitioned into tech myself, and I think I'm still transitioning. I'll say so. Transitioning into tech is entirely possible, very possible. I'd say you should begin by identifying transferable skills like problem solving, analytical skill, thinking skills, and also communication, which is very highly valuable. Then, having identified that, you start learning tech specific skills through online courses, like she said, boot camps. There'll be an increasing need for you to network with professionals in the industry who can also provide guidance. And finally, do not be afraid to start small, because you would gradually build your expertise like I have. If you feel like you can do it, just know that the person here standing talking to you now transitioned from a finance banking background into tech, and I'm still diving deep in. So it's easy. If you put your mind to it, you can do it. Just stay consistent. Watch those YouTube videos. Cut down on your movie watching. Watch YouTube videos like they're your movie. Do you get me? So that way you grow very fast in tech. Thank you. Hello.
Those are beautiful responses, beautiful from the audience. One more question we received from the audience, which you've been doing, both speakers will answer. So as a business analyst and as a software tester, quality assurance expert, what resources would you recommend for anyone looking to go into any of these skills that are available for us today? Your skill as a business analyst and your skill as a software and quality assurance expert. Did you
Okay,
get
yeah.
the questions?
Yeah, I did. You said what resources would you
Yes,
recommend?
resource. Yes, learning resources.
Yeah. I'll
Learning
say
resources.
okay. I'd say I like to believe that resources are everywhere. If you don't know where to look, just type on Google and you have a lot of them pop out. Do you understand? And if you click on one, it's gonna connect you to the next one. There are many great resources available online. You have platforms like Coursera, you have Udemy. If you want to learn the Power Apps, you have Power Automate platform. If you want to learn how to continuously do your automations using UiPath, there is a free online course you can learn on UiPath Academy. You learn everything on automation, even as a developer or an RPA business analyst. It's there, it's all there, it's free. There's Microsoft Learning. There's a lot of things that are free. So just go online and embrace what you have there. There's a lot of materials for you. Thank you.
For
yeah.
response, Ghaniyatt, please answer the same question.
Yeah, for software testing, I'll just kind of like highlight some. So you could go through, is it W3 schools? So if
Yeah.
you go up on that website, you would have like variety of courses. It does it have to do with Python, C Sharp, Java, whatever it is that you look to learning about. The several sites, but that one is I'll tell you it's paid for. And I think Guru as well. It will take you through the basics of being a software tester. So W3 schools has to do with is more like of a technical what's it called, platform. So these are the two you could actually pair and you could actually achieve what it is that you seek to achieve in software testing.
Beautiful responses. Thank you so much. Our time is fast spent already, but I'm really, really excited. I'm really happy that both speakers were able to at least give us a little bit of what they prepared for us today. I'm sure that we didn't give you enough time to speak, both Chinyere and Ghaniyatt, but still, thank you so much to everyone who came. Thank you so much to our audiences who asked questions. Thank you to our speakers who answered those questions beautifully. So right now we have come to the end of TechWay December 2024 edition, and where we discussed building a profitable skill as a business analyst and as a software tester. So far, if you followed us from the beginning of this event till now, you are sure that you've learned a thing or two, something insightful, educative, especially where you could get resources to also improve your skills, either as a business analyst or as a software tester. And I'm sure that those platforms that they mentioned also have resources for other skills that you might be looking to learn in the tech industry. But so far, we've come to the end of this event today. Now, thank you once again to our speakers, and thank you once again to our audiences. That's a wrap today. Well, before we go, I would like to know, do you have, both our speakers, are there any projects that we should look out for from you in the coming months, or anything that you think you'd be, maybe speaking events or anything you think you would be engaging in that our audiences would want to follow you on? And also, what are the social media and those you think you would want to drop for them to also follow you on if they want more resources from you? Ghaniyatt and Chinyere, that is.
Yeah,
Chinyere, please go first.
I recommend that if you want to learn more or see more about things I do, you can follow me on LinkedIn. My name is Chinyere Isiekwu. Just type it on your LinkedIn and you pop up. That's it. And I'm currently I'm big on personal development, continuous learning. So currently I'm doing a thing or two on UI UX design. So I'm also tutoring a few people on how to delve into that because I'm currently on it. Yes, I'm looking to having presentations which regards that in the future. Thank you.
Welcome. You're so welcome. Ghaniyatt, please, your social media handle and your projects that you feel like would want to follow you up on. Thank you.
Yeah, at the moment, you can actually reach out to me on LinkedIn as well. Ghaniyatt Adeniran. And well, regarding projects, unfortunately, our own company, you have to, our products are like within the company, so it's not like I'm not at the position whereby you see my product out there within my organization, it's there. But yeah, it's just it for me. But what I do mostly on LinkedIn is provide guidance as well to people who, look forward to becoming software testers or quality assurance professionals. So you could always drop me a chat there. Thank you.
All right, beautiful. So you've heard it, guys. Follow them on LinkedIn. They drop their names, Ghaniyatt Adeniran and Chinyere Isiekwu. So that's a wrap. This is the final TechWay for 2024. Oh, I'm already in 2025, mind you. Okay, so stay tuned. We'll be giving you so many more editions in 2025. If you are not on our WhatsApp group already, if you're not receiving our emails already, we already have your emails as you dropped them for registration. We'll add you to it. If you want to join our WhatsApp group, just send an email to us. We will definitely add you to it. And that's a wrap from us. I am your host, Anoluamipo Ido. We'll see you at TechWay January 2025. It's going to be an amazing one. Enjoy the rest of your day and thank you all for coming.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you. Bye.